Welcome to Financial Education for the Nation, and my name is Warren Buffett. In today's episode, I want to bring you up to speed on a bet that happened now 10 years ago. Regress your memory back to 2007, the height of the financial crisis, when Northern Rock had just gone bust within the UK. Legendary investor Warren Buffett placed a bet of $500,000 for any other investment manager who would like to bet against the S&P 500. Now the S&P 500 is like the FTSE All-Share within the UK. It's the 500 largest companies in the US. And Buffett, at the height of the Depression, was willing to place a bet to say that the S&P 500 would outperform any other active manager. So the bet went forward $500,000 US dollars. And he waited. He waited and he waited. And only one man came forward, Jeff Side of Project A Partners. He came forward and said, "I'll willing to take your bet, Buffett." And he also placed forward $500,000 US dollars. Now, Jeff was allowed to choose 5 hedge funds. Now, a hedge fund is like an active managed fund, but the idea of a hedge fund is it will make money, or should make money, on the market going up, but also on the market going down. So Jeff invested in these 5 active hedge funds. The names were never disclosed, and Buffett invested in the S&P 500. They placed their bet 1st of January 2008 and sat back. So what was the ride like? What were the results? Most years, not every year, but most years, Buffett, or the S&P 500, outperformed these 5 professional active fund managers. There are a couple of years where they did outperform, but most of the time the S&P 500 outperformed. Fast forward to today, the bet has closed early. That's why we're doing this update. And the bet is closed early because the S&P 500 is so far ahead of the 5 active managers, they've agreed there's no way they're going to catch up. The S&P 500 has returned tremendous returns over this time. But let's take a look. The 5 active funds have returned a total of $222,000 on an initial $1 million investment. So what did the S&P 500 do? $854,000. That's a whopping 4 times more. And why? Because they bought the index, they sat tight, and they kept their fees low. This is a tremendous lesson for us to learn about long-term investing and the secrets of long-term profits. Buy the index, keep your fees low, and stay in the market. Whoever won the bet, there was a silver lining to this story anyway, where a girls' charity in Omaha, Nebraska received the proceeds. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this update. My name's Warren Buffett, and this is Financial Education for the Nation. Thanks for watching. I'd love you to connect to me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter. I'd love to hear your comments.